Every story leaves a mark. Some are written in books. Others are buried beneath the earth, waiting years for someone to uncover them. This is Simple Tales. Long ago, a wild boar emerged from the deep forest and began terrorizing the kingdom. It ravaged fields. It destroyed crops. Travelers vanished on lonely roads. Hunters who pursued it often failed to return. The beast seemed almost unstoppable. The king grew desperate. At last, he made a proclamation throughout the land. Whoever slew the boar would receive a great reward. Some versions say gold, others say lands and titles. And in the most famous telling, the victor would marry the king's daughter. Many brave men accepted the challenge. None succeeded. Among those who heard the king's promise were two brothers. The elder brother was strong and confident. He believed himself cleverer than everyone around him. The younger brother was quieter. He possessed little wealth and little reputation, but he was known for his kindness and honesty. Together, they entered the forest in search of the beast. The woods stretched for miles beneath dark branches. Sunlight struggled to reach the ground. Every broken twig sounded like a warning. Before long, the brothers became separated. The elder brother followed one path. The younger followed another. As the younger brother walked deeper into the forest, he encountered a strange old man standing beside the trail. The man seemed to appear from nowhere. His clothing was simple. His eyes were bright. And though he looked old, there was an unusual strength about him. The old man greeted the young hunter and asked where he was going. When the brother explained his quest, the stranger listened carefully. Then he handed him a spear. "This will help you," he said. "Use it wisely." The young man thanked him. Before he could ask another question, the old man was gone. Whether he was a traveler, a spirit, or something older, the stories never say. The younger brother continued into the forest carrying the spear. Hours later, he found the boar. It was even larger than the stories described. Its tusks gleamed like polished knives. Its breath steamed in the cold air. When it saw the hunter, it charged. The ground shook beneath its weight. Yet the young man stood his ground. At the last moment, he lowered the spear. The boar rushed forward, and in a single instant, the beast's own momentum carried it onto the weapon. The struggle ended. The kingdom was free. Relieved and grateful, the younger brother began the journey home. As evening approached, he stopped at an inn near the edge of the forest. There, he unexpectedly encountered his elder brother. The innkeeper welcomed them both. Food was brought. Drinks were poured. The younger brother happily recounted everything that had happened. He spoke of the mysterious old man, the magical spear, the battle with the boar, and the reward that awaited. The elder brother listened quietly, but inside him, something dark began to grow. Envy. His younger brother, whom he had always considered inferior, had accomplished what he could not. As night deepened, he formed a terrible plan. The next morning, the brothers set out together. They followed a road that crossed a small bridge spanning a narrow stream. The forest stood silent around them. When they reached the middle of the bridge, the elder brother struck. Without warning, he murdered his younger brother. Then he hid the body beneath the bridge where few people ever passed. Satisfied that nobody had witnessed the crime, he took possession of the boar and continued to the king's court. There, he claimed the reward. The kingdom celebrated. The elder brother received honor and recognition, and for many years, no one suspected the truth. Seasons came and went. Rain fell. Leaves turned and fell from the trees. The stream continued flowing beneath the bridge. The secret remained hidden. Or so it seemed. One day, many years later, a shepherd happened to cross that same bridge. As he walked, something caught his attention. A small white bone protruded from the earth near the water's edge. It gleamed in the sunlight. The shepherd picked it up. It was smooth and strangely beautiful. Thinking it might make a fine mouthpiece for his horn, he carried it home. After some work, he fitted the bone into his instrument. Then he raised the horn to his lips and blew. A clear note rang out, but it was not the note he expected. The bone itself began to sing. The shepherd nearly dropped the horn in shock. Again the bone sang, and the words told a story. It spoke of two brothers. It spoke of the hunt. It spoke of betrayal beneath the bridge. It spoke of murder hidden beneath the earth. The shepherd listened in astonishment. The song revealed everything. The secret that had remained buried for years now had a voice. Word spread quickly. People came from nearby villages to hear the singing bone. Each time it told the same tale. Each time it named the crime. Each time it pointed toward the bridge where the truth lay hidden. Eventually, the story reached the king's court. Officials investigated. The ground beneath the bridge was carefully searched. There, they discovered the remains of the younger brother, exactly where the song had said they would be. At last, the truth emerged. The elder brother's wealth, honor, and reputation could no longer protect him. The crime he believed buried forever had returned to accuse him. Justice was finally carried out. The younger brother received the recognition denied to him in life, and the kingdom learned the truth of what had happened all those years before. The brothers. Grimm preserved this tale because it speaks to something people have long believed. Secrets may remain hidden for a time. Sometimes for years, sometimes for generations. But truth has a strange way of finding its voice. In this story, it speaks through a single bone, not a king, not a knight, not an army, just a humble shepherd willing to listen. Perhaps that is why the tale still endures, because it reminds us that truth does not always arrive with thunder. Sometimes it emerges quietly from forgotten places, waiting patiently for someone to hear it. Thank you for listening to The Singing Bone. If you enjoyed this tale from the Brothers Grimm, please like the video, subscribe to Simple Tales, and share it with others who love myths, legends, and timeless stories. Until our next journey into the world's timeless tales, thank you for listening.